tell the truth, it felt so heavy, like a hammer through the room, that I could choose another over her. You always said I was an actor, baby. Guess in truth you thought me just amateur.
Anyone that has a concealed carry permit has to go through training, has to have a background check. Okay? Yeah, I know that's not
There's no training requirements in Virginia.
Training required. The firearms training course can be taken online. I have friends who have no experience, never held a gun in their life, and they have concealed carry permits. By law, in the state of Virginia, Ken Cuccinelli sponsored the bill in 2010. The training was reduced to an online computer course in Texas.
Don't you think that anyone who's trying to get a concealed carry permit already knows about guns?
No, I don't.
Then it would be stupid for people who don't know anything about guns, haven't carried weapons, haven't done anything with weapons, to hold a permit. Don't you think that's stupid?
I think it's stupid that there's no legislation in place that requires training for people to carry guns. There's no training requirements.
Check your statute. Check the Code of Virginia. An online computer class is all that is required to get your concealed carry permit. I have friends who have done it. I've seen the
well then
permit.
lobby to make that a little more...
Will you help me to lobby to make that? VCDL promotes the abandonment of all permitting process. They are promoting, and it's in their legislative package, it's in their survey. They want the abandonment of all concealed carry permitting processes. They think that no one should be required to get a permit. They are embracing and encouraging and promoting universal concealed carry. Concealed carry of firearms by anyone, anywhere, any place.
As long as they're law-abiding citizens, it's better to keep people armed.
Joe was law-abiding until he shot my daughter.
The recent video put out by Colin Goddard with, living for 32, how he says he's living his life now for the 32 that have died then.
Yeah, I know.
And I can tell you right now, if God forbid I would have been one of the students shot, the last thing I would want is for someone to take my name and drag it through the dirt and say that I am living my life for you to do, my own personal, political, financial gains. If that's what you're getting out of it and you're saying you're using my name for it, those are the people who are being insensitive. We are not being insensitive for standing up for what is a human civil right.
I got a whole list of colleges here where you can carry guns on campus.
That doesn't make any point against that. Doesn't say
those
why
are the
that's
shootings,
wrong.
sir.
Doesn't say
That's where shootings have happened, sir.
No, sir. They're where none have happened.
No, sir. That says Virginia Tech right there.
Huh? This is where it doesn't work. This is the ones, I got the wrong one up here. This is where it does not work.
Right. Even though the Tucson supermarket was not a gun-free zone, and there was a mass shooting there. The IHOP in Nevada a couple weeks ago was not a gun-free zone, there was a mass shooting
So what
there.
is your point?
So I'm saying it doesn't matter if it's a gun, as long as people are still buying guns without background checks.
Okay, so you're talking strictly about background checks. You don't care if guns are on campus as long as they're background checks.
No, we need to do background checks first.
Ah, now
and
you're
look how
doubling
things
up on you.
No, sir. I'm saying, why we, I hear many times people who carry weapons say, this is the last thing I want to do. I never want to use my gun. Yet here we are talking about, this is the first step you guys want to take. I mean, why aren't we talking about the less controversial things, like a background check on someone, like having a lock in the door on the inside, or letting students know what's going on. There's been a double homicide on campus. You're not going to tell the student body for 2 hours. We want to make those improvements.
You're throwing in more dang different wild things at
Those
one
are all the
time.
things that happen.
Those are things that
happen.
The point is, why?
The point is
Virginia
that
Tech
April
review
16th
panel
was preventable, and we didn't do what we could have done to stop it.
Yeah, like,
and it didn't have to do with carrying guns in class. It had to do with everything else that happened before, and that's what you guys are forgetting.
Why are you excluding the possibility that a single gun in that class may have saved lives?
You don't know that.
Because it may not have.
You don't know that anything you're talking about would have done any good.
We're talking about what we
answer that
could have
question,
done to
sir.
prevent it.
Wait a minute, listen.
Without
Wait a
carrying
minute,
guns.
wait a minute. You are throwing up all kinds of things that you can't prove would have helped. I threw up one thing.
What do you mean? A background check would have helped?
You can't prove
a background check would have prevented him from buying those 2 guns.
Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe not.
He would have passed the background check. He was a prohibited purchaser. His name was supposed to be on the list. 2 guns, 2 separate occasions. Passed 2 background checks when he should have failed. How about we start there? Why are you so against
those signs down and work
many
on
of
that?
Many of you are. Many of you are. You guys block legislation
Why do you have to
every
protest
time
in
we
our
try to
rally?
close these loopholes.
You have to
How many
ask this.
shootings were there before?
Every major shooting you can think about was at 1.
No.
Listen. 1, the person did not have a concealed carry permit, and 2,
That's actually not true.
on a
at all.
school shooting,
You're talking about school shootings.
Yes.
You didn't say that.
talking about school shootings, we'll get into that in a second. Every single thing you can think about, or every single shooting you can think about, has been by a non-concealed carry permit holder. Cho didn't have a concealed carry permit.
There's always going to be firearms on campus. You say, oh, well, next they're going to want to carry guns in grocery stores, or next they're going to want to carry guns in libraries. Well, I got news. We already do.
That you never saw the signs, that you never lost your grip. Oh, come on, no, that's such a childish claim.